Welcome to Save Max. It's my distinct honor to introduce you to a man whose incredible story will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. Mr. Raman, CEO of Save Max, is an award-winning leader, business coach, and philanthropist who has led Save Max to become an iconic global brand, one that has already achieved $13 billion in sales volume, 15,000 plus transactions, 1,000 plus realtors, in a growing network of 80 franchise offices in Canada, US, and India. Born and raised in Rohtak, Haryana in India, Mr. Dua lived at his grandmother's 50 square feet house with his family. His father ran a small tea shop to make ends meet. Covering the tuition expenses of Raman and his siblings was always a challenge for his parents. These humble beginnings inspired Mr. Dua to reflect deeply on his personal values and purpose in life. From an early age, he aspired to transcend the challenges around him and contribute to a prosperous and, in his own words, a happy society. After earning his MBA from Maharishi Dayanand University, he decided to take a chance and moved to Canada at the age of 28. Like many immigrants, he was faced with the daunting challenges as he landed in Brampton, Mississauga in the fall of 2003. He took on a night shift at a gas station, sold imported leather jackets and belts in flea markets, and worked as a security guard to begin his life in Canada. In 2005, supported by his life partner Nidhi, Raman started their family life in Canada from a basement home. He promised his wife that he would buy a house within 90 days and kept his word. 2 years later, he sold his house and made $40,000 from the deal. The deal was an eye-opener, and he got into the real estate business, realizing its tremendous potential. With Nidhi by his side, Raman founded Save Max from the basement of their house in 2010. 2 years later, they moved into a 1,500 square feet office, and there has been no looking back since. The ambitious young man from Haryana set out to change the world, one realtor at a time. Beyond his professional achievements, Raman has contributed to major community and charity initiatives, from a $2.5 million support to Mississauga Hospital to supporting the Brampton Sports Complex, also known now as Save Max Sports Complex, and helping 100 marginalized children every year to become successful in life. He loves to read, play tennis, and is a strong believer in mindful eating, which I would love to know about, lifestyle changes, and exercise. He's an early riser, beyond the 5 a.m. club, wakes up at 3:30 a.m. and goes to sleep by 9:30 p.m. Raman Dua has 3 children, Shreya, age 16, Krish, age 9, and 2-year-old Arya. Lashika and I started our careers at Save Max inspired by Mr. Dua's vision, passion, and dedication to making the world a better, happier place. We are confident that you will find today's roundtable highly effective, engaging, and one of many more to come. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Mr. Dua to start today's session.
Thank you. Thank you. Two corrections in that. It was a 250 square feet house.
50 is very small.
Yes. So it was just like, I actually got a chance to go there after 30 years. And me and Nidhi, we both got goosebumps there. And I actually put a video there. So it was like, I should say, almost like this much length. And I couldn't measure it, but I think 8 or 10 feet frontage. So we 7 people were living there. We didn't have too much space inside to sleep, and we were sleeping outside. वो इंडिया में होता है ना, बाहर मंजी वंजी डाल के सो जाते हैं, something like that. So, but anyway, and I think there was another correction. I sold that house after 4 months, not after 2 years. And that's a very interesting story as well. But anyway, guys, first of all, I would like to welcome you all in SaveMax corporate office. Thank you very much for joining for today. We will start with a little introduction for all of you, and just like one-liner objective why you are here today, so that we can make this session interactive. So we'll give the opportunity to Ash first.
Yeah. So again, my name is Ash Bakshi, as you can read. I started my real estate career just 2 years ago. I'm very, very new, but very motivated. So my starting point was when we got our house, me and my husband, in 2019, and we realized like how real estate works and how interesting it is. I should put it that way. That's when I started my studies. So I joined during COVID time, which was the peak market, and now we are riding the wave. And my only motive to come here was to understand, because I come from a family where everybody is in 9 to 5. So having that business mindset is a big shift, and I wanted to understand how to run a business and how to excel in it.
Hi, my name is Harshit. I've been a real estate developer back in India for the past 10 years, and I immigrated to Canada in 2018, and ever since I've been investing in pre-construction, and now I'm a full-time realtor selling pre-construction, and now I want to 10x my business, so for that reason I'm here.
10x your business?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a wonderful aspiration. Good, but 10x is too small. Yes, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Mantran. Full-time I work for Rogers as a business consultant. I've been doing sales for Rogers for 4 years, and I had a passion for properties. Last year I took my real estate license and working for part-time for real estate. But I'm here to learn from the best and make a transition from working as a part-time to full-time realtor.
I appreciate you, because not too many people, especially working part-time, they don't have even courage to spend time on something like this where they can learn and have a kind of zeal to come full-time into the profession. So, excellent. Mankar.
Hi everyone, my name is Tanveer. I'm in the business from 20 months. From that, since it's going pretty well. When the clients are very happy, when we give them a good deal, it put a smile on my face. And I want to grow my business exponentially. And secondly, I just want to help more and more families.
Fantastic. So, it means if I have to buy the house and you don't get any commission, you will still do the deal?
No.
You said you want to help people.
It's both ways, right? I help people, they make a lot of money, and I just make a small part.
I'll give you a good tip. If you want to help, your action and your word should match in life. Right? Out of 10, that might happen to you, that you might not making money on one deal. Don't stop yourself. It means, listen, you said something, but you backed out on that within 30 seconds. Guys, this is very important in life. What you say, mean it. That is the first formula of success. Otherwise, don't say it. Loudly say it. You know what? I want to do business. Nothing wrong in it. That is better than saying, I want to help people, but if I won't work if I don't get money. I still would suggest you to give that statement. You know what? I will work only when I make money. At least your thought process is clear. Make sense?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sunny. This is my second year. I'm a physiotherapist by profession. I quit that during COVID. Took a chance on real estate. No complaints. Did well in my first year. This is my second year, and just learning every day from anything. Watching Raman's videos, SaveMax, watching anything, and trying to apply it as much as I can. A lot of learning. That's why I'm here, to get more info from the person that made it.
Fantastic. Thanks, Sunny.
Hi everyone, I'm Gandhar Mittal. My background is from hospitality background. I was with the Brars, the brand here, as a franchising director. I set their retail division, and then I became a full-time realtor since 2018. I had my license since 2012. I was doing part-time, both the works, 2018 full-time. I'm here to find out more about Raman, what's going on, to do a lot of clarity in my mind. We're always here to learn, so I'm here to learn and let the day guide it.
Fantastic. Really appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Shahid Perez. By profession, I'm an engineer, and I'm working full time as an engineer at this time. So I'm part time working in real estate. I had got the license about 2 years ago, and then I've been acquaintance with Mike and Shami. So they asked me to come join them. So I moved from Century 21 to them. My contact, why I got in touch with them, because I do home inspections on the side.
यार कुछ तो छोड़ो यार.
Started from, I had the same beginning, I started from the night shift gas station when I came. But anyway, luckily I got a job when I came in General Motors, and I spent about 10
That was
years.
not luckily though.
Well, I would say luck, because my
It's a
friends
bad.
are
It's a
struggling.
bad luck.
I got stuck. No, you can say that. Yeah, I got stuck in it. But I have a passion with business, and my goal is to be, transfer from full time to real estate, and future is to maybe acquire a franchise from you. That's in a few years. That's my goal.
That's great. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Rohit and I work as a tech analyst in information management company, and right now I'm not a realtor, but I'm halfway through to get the license. I want to quit my 9 to 5. I've been following sir from very long, and just like sir, I have too much motivation and I want to be like sir. I have a goal, sir, like yours was 250,000 in first year, right? So I have that type of goal, and I don't want to wait until I get a license. So I'm here to learn from sir, to get a direction, and to learn how to start, where to start from.
So how are we going to flow the day? First, I'll give you a glimpse of the latest trend in the market, what is happening. We'll spend 5-10 minutes on that discussion. Then we will talk about how to go in the real estate industry as a realtor, how to build up your own brand. Then we'll talk the next level, how to build up the team and how to work like a leader. So it's a step-by-step approach. Might not be everything fits to you. It all depends upon what your objective is. But it will still give you a good understanding of the realtor life starting from today until next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So let's first talk about where the industry is leading. In 2020, so I picked up the stats for almost last 3 years, just to give you an idea, because market has started becoming very volatile from that time. So 2020, if I look at the average sales, or the total number of sales, that was close to 95,000 sales happened on an average price of 929,000. In 2021, the sales shot up to 121,700, and the average price went up 1,095,000. So it was approximately more than 20% hike in the price and 20% hike in the number of sales. So that clearly shows how market was trending in 2021. Now, if we look at 2022, we all understand what was the reason. The sales went down to 75,000, and the average price 1189. So if you look at the average price, we were still better than 2021, right? And the simple reason was first 3-4 months in the market. So 2020, 2022, from January to April, market was pretty good. But everything started happening when Bank of Canada took lead on everything and started throwing the rate of interest hike on all of us. So this is the most common question in the industry right now. Are we still in the recession? Are we still in the downtrend of the market? Where market is leading in next 3 to 6 months? I'm pretty sure you all might have the same question. and you will get 60% people who are trying to give you the wrong information just because their source of information is not right. Right? So if you look at the trend, so I picked up the data for March. Total 6,896 houses were sold at an average price of 1.1 million, 8,000. So like this 3 months, the market is showing like there's a decrease in the price, which is 8 to 10%. If I take an average of 7,000 houses selling every month, the total number of sales might touch to 84, 85,000. But the way market is progressing, it might be little over 90,000. If that happens, 75,000 and 90,000, again 20% jump, right? But getting the 20% jump on the price won't be possible. It might happen. But I am expecting in 2023, average price will be up by 8 to 10%. The simple reason behind that is, if I see the market in 7 or 8 months, last 3 quarters of 2022, it was very bad. That will really give a good push to the data, right? If we talk about the bottom, so if you look at the stats for last 4 months of 2022, the price was going up and down somewhere in the range of 1,030,000 to 1,080,000, 1,090,000. But January was 1,037,542. And the number of sales in the January was approximately 3,000. So if I review the market from Jan, Feb and March, look where we are right now. The number of sales has gone double, right? The prices has come up almost 7 to 8%. So 1,030,000 to 1.18,000. That trend is going to continue. But there are certain factors which might impact that trend. The first factor is inventory. By any chance, do you know how much inventory we have right now in GTA? The total number of active listings.
Brampton is around 480. GTA, I don't know. Around, it's a week and a half inventory.
Yeah.
Like it's more less than 2 weeks inventory.
Overall, they said like we had close to 10K, including condos, houses.
There is total of 10,000 listings in there in the market. So the exact number is 10,122, 10120. And this is sales happening of 7,000 houses. So we are little less than 1.5 month inventory. Guys, these stats you should know by your heart. The reason behind that is when you are going and meeting any client, if you know these numbers, your confidence is going to be totally different.
I'm going to interrupt you for a second. As a realtor, what do you think makes more sense? Should you be a number person or a salesperson? Don't say both. I know we have to be both. But what should we put more emphasis on?
Numbers.
Numbers. Okay.
Guys, try to understand one thing in life. Our brain understands logic. Our brain doesn't understand emotions. Our heart understands emotions. So, buying a house is technically a logical decision to start with, but it is an emotional call. Any sales. We all starts with the logic, but end up making an emotional purchase. So you need to be very smart to understand where to put logical call and where to make emotional pitch. To start with, it's always logic. To end with, it's always emotion. Right? So I'll give you a live example. A person comes to you, he wants to buy a house for 500,000 because he's putting the logic of his budget and all that stuff. When he starts looking at the house, he ends up buying a house which is 800,000. Why? Because that's an emotional call now. I did not like what was available in 500,000. I want to buy something which is available in 800,000. Make sense?
Yeah.
So 10,120 houses against a sale of 7,000. It's less than 1.5 month inventory. I'll give you a thumb rule of real estate industry. If there's a 2 month inventory, it's called as a seller's market. If there's a 3 month inventory, it is called as a balanced market. Buyers and sellers are equal. If it's a 4 month inventory, It's a buyer's market. Because now there's an excess of supply, right, as compared to the demand. And if it's a 5-month inventory, we are knocking at the trouble. Get ready for a big recession in the real estate industry. Okay? So that's a thumb rule. So right now, we have less than 2-month inventory. What does that mean? Completely a seller's market. And you can see that is happening. Right? So right now, the buyers or sellers market is determined by 2 factors. One is demand and one is supply. Right? Right now, demand is not a problem. We don't have an excessive demand. People don't understand it. We don't have an excessive demand. We have a very normal demand. But what is the problem? Is the supply. We don't have enough supply. So when the demand is normal, supply is low, it's an imbalance. And that imbalance creates multiple offers. That imbalance creates overheated market. Because now, logic is at the back. Emotions are prevailing. There are 15 people standing there outside the house. Everybody's throwing the numbers. People get excited. Unfortunately, a lot of realtors, they don't know how to control that situation. They are saying they're doing service to the client, but at the end of the day, their goal is to make the deal. And sometimes, client becomes the loser at the end of the day. Right? So this is what is the real scenario of the market right now. Now let's talk about the trend of the next 3 to 6 months. Again, guys, this is